Question, family. Uh, I just got a question. Has the mannerism has the mannerisms of men changed within the past 20 or so years? I mean, has the mannerisms of men or being a man changed within the past 20 or so years? And what I mean by that is I don't know, man. It just appeared that men's mannerisms are a lot different than they were 20 years ago. Now I've heard a lot of people say that men nowadays are carrying on the mannerisms and traits of their mothers, being from a single parent home with the mother as the head of the household, and I find some of that to be true. Because I've met quite a few men who, they have mannerisms like those of, I, I guess, their mother. The rolling of the neck, the rolling of the eyes, uh, the breaking of the wrist, the way they verbalize things. Uh, it's a lot more emotion into what men say nowadays as opposed to 20 years ago. I mean, these just observations that I've seen, and I'm sure other men have seen it as well. Now, I'm not saying that this is the case for all men, and you know, if you don't carry on like this, then this don't pertain to you. And I'm not trying to offend anybody. I'm just going from what I've observed, and I mean, I just don't see men being that hard type male that you saw probably 20 years ago. You when I was young, man, you knew when a man was in the room. You know, they conducted themselves like men. They were upright, and they didn't have to be the biggest man, but you knew that a man was in the room. By how they spoke, how they shook your hand, uh, how they weren't as expressive as men might be today. Men didn't tell you that they loved you, but you knew that they did. Whether that was your father or neighbor or whoever, your uncle, big cousins, you know, uh, men used to punch young boys to make them tough. You know, I don't see any of that happening today. And, men nowadays, they got to get the last word in. There was 20 years ago, a woman had as long as I've been alive, the woman always has the last word. But you got men now that I argue a woman got to have the last word. Back in the day, a man wouldn't just stand there and argue back and forth with a woman. He'll walk the fuck off. But now, you got men that just got to get the last word in like women do. So I'm just asking a question. I ain't trying to offend anybody. I'm just asking a question, and my question is, uh, have has the mannerism of men changed within the past 20 or so years? A easy question, you know. Probably ain't gonna get no easy answers, but yeah, I threw it out there, you know. Until next time, family.